We are live. We are live. Hi, folks. Welcome to our Mix Things Live. Let's have an intro.
Bar Mix Things.
Hey. All right. So we're here today on Sunday. I know, not Saturday. The next few weeks are going to be a little weird because there's a lot of events happening, so things will shift a little bit. But yeah. They're happening now. We are not, in fact, actually, again, working on the gecko. I want to get this Jenna doll this Jenna puppet a little bit in better shape. The gecko will wait. Oh, yeah, you can deal. Okay. Anyway, so this is our current progress with the Jenna doll. It has a face that has a shape. Some of it needs, I think, a little bit of reinforcement, but I also have skin that I want to put on it. And I think in order to do that, I need a little bit more of a smooth surface before I put that on. So I think we need a little bit of shaping right here and then some under skin before we start actually adding the color. Yes. Cool. So I'm going to switch my camera here to that one. There we go. And we have my desk. Hello, desk. It's nice to see you again. I missed you, desk. So I've got some pieces that I just had already. I think I'm going to take this little one and make just like a little triangle something out of it so that I can just build a support in between these two pieces because this has been flopping around. And I don't want that. I do have my glue gun, hopefully heated up, or at least heating. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to do a little bit of an overlap here. So I'm just going to score through one side and then cut through the corrugation and peel that off. And then I can glue this like that. And that will make things, make me a little nice support thing. Like that is going to be strong. It's always tough to tell. Like you can do something, just vertically like this as a support, but it could buckle, something that's three-dimensional with the flutes going the long direction is going to be a lot stronger. Cool. So I'm going to put a little glue in here. Wait, let's see. Are we hot? That looks hot. And yeah, it's melting. It's melting down over the top. Looks good. Let's get some heat here. Cool. I'm going to just let that cool, and then let's think about what's next here. So we'll support that. I might need to do more of this kind of situation to kind of cover this bottom part, to cover the chin, possibly up here as well. But I'm thinking something a little bit thinner than just like full cardboard. So maybe like single walled, maybe some paperboard. We'll see what I dig up. All right, so this goes here in between those two. Yeah, if I go like that, that would be really nice. I think that'd be a good support. Oh yeah, look at that. That's real nice. So let's get some glue in there first, I think. And then I'll pull it open and drop it in. Actually, I don't know where that glue is going to need to go. Here. Get back in here. You. See, that's where I want it. No, I'm going to just leave it in place and glue it in situ. And then just reach in and add more as needed. Okay. So gluing that there. Ouch. That was glue and my finger. Okay. And then I want to get a little bit under in here, if you can see that. Like so. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll do a little bit more around this base, this outside here. This is kind of something that if you don't have, like, say, L braces or some other support where it's just that one edge of the cardboard or whatever material touching, it's not a horrible idea to kind of give it a little bit of support with the hot glue, just because then it's creating a bit of a like a bevel there between those two. I'm going to let that dry though before I start moving this around and trying to get glue underneath that side. So I've got some pieces here that I'll use just because I want to, I can use these scraps. No reason not to. It's a pretty cool mask though. Or not mask. It's not a mask. It's a puppet. I've been talking about masks because I've been working on the costume for my my dragon head to accompany my dragon head mask. If you recall that thing. The dragon head, I'm going to be wearing that to a party in a couple weeks, and which is going to be excited about. But I need something to wear. So let me... There's something to wear along with it. Okay, I think it's ready for the other side to get glued. So squash a bunch of glue here. Try to get some there. Good. And over here. Good. Good. All right. Let's get this bugger staying in place. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Make myself a little hot glue bevel around the outside. Might do something in the back too. We'll see. Oh, wow. This is really difficult for me to do, period, let alone show you where I'm gluing. So, yeah. Oof. Got blur there for a second. All right. Glue strings everywhere. Cool. I might have bent. Did I bend this? I think I might have bent this piece here a little bit. I might have to add a little reinforcement there with the flutes going the opposite direction. But we'll see. We'll wait on that one. What I can do... So if I took another piece like this, see, and then just kind of bent it over. One thing I was thinking about was doing kind of something like this right here along the chin. I think I might do that. Are you dry? You're getting there. How's folks doing? Okay, so these are all short direction flutes. So I am going to go ahead and roll with that. Let's take, so this looks good. That's a good support there. Although I do think it might need something else down in here. We'll figure that out later. I want another support like this, which is 1 inch. Wow. somehow that looked like, here, we'll use this because it's real handy. Oh, you can't see from where I put it there. It's real handy having a cutting mat on like this with measurements just right there. Right easy to hand. Makes it much simpler. Trying to just like estimate measurements or do something on a grid like this. Especially if it's not like, doesn't need to be like endlessly precise, just kind of roughly there. All right. So I've got this piece. Cool. I want a piece to go right here. Maybe I'll do it a little bit at an angle like that, because it shouldn't be just straight out like this. It should be angled and bent. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line here where I think I want this to curve. Yeah. And then again over here, I'm going to have it curve down and go to like there. And let's just use scissors for this because I think it'll be easier than the knife in this situation. I'll use some cardboard scissors. Cool. So this is what I was thinking. Yeah. So that angles in a bit. I think I might have this go inside and this go inside. Can I have you go inside, or are you going to mess up the... Yeah, no, that's fine. So I think I'm going to glue this just in here. So along the base there, it is angled. Yeah, let's do that. But I am going to do this just because I think it would be neat. I think I'll make it a little bit neater to have that little divot to go on top. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to get some glue right here so I can kind of anchor the end of it. And on the side. Okay. Here. Good. So I'm going to anchor that end, and then I'll start putting glue along in here to make that fit. I'm going to hold that in place just till I get that set a little bit. And I'll tell you something, I might do what I did with my dragon head in this situation, which is to use pieces of paper tape or masking tape. In this case, masking tape. I just take a few of them. And what I did, because it was a very similar situation to this, where I had like just the end that was going to be in touch with it, is I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the edge. A little bit. Drop that. Toss it in place. And then just real quick, give it a little bit of something to hold it in place temporarily. 2 pieces here. I'll take these off afterwards. These are just to hold it still, because tape can do that a little better than me. And I will let that dry. And tuck this guy inside. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. I'm going to make a mark here just so that I know where to put the glue for the inside. Hi, Danny. How are you doing today? some more glue in here. Some more glue. Glue, 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 and then glue past the mark that I made. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That looks good. Cool. That's the chin. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, Danny. I'm doing all right. It's a weekend. I got a puppet in progress. Can't complain. Can't complain. Madam Zelda from the UK. Hello. How are you doing? What time is it over there? Must be pretty late, yeah? Anybody making anything fun right now? Okay, see, that piece fits so nicely that I kind of wish that I had like traced it, because this is not the same size. I have this. I can use this. This will work. It's 10 p.m. Ooh, Arduino robot project. Oh, that's exciting. 10:20 there. Goodness. Folks are visiting from late at night. It is not late at night here. It's afternoon. Oh, y'all are almost at the end of your weekends then. Okay. This one actually already has a curve on it. So, because I was cutting, oh yeah, for this one I cut it short. I cut it straight, didn't I? I did this situation. Should I do that again? I'm going to do it again just so that I get a similar, see if I can get kind of a similar cut to what I did before. There. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of face to it. But then also, like with this cardboard, thing with the cardboard skull, especially in this case, is like that we want to be supporting the places where you're going to need something else. Like if I'm going to be placing an eye or an eyebrow here, like that's why I put those lines there. So, yeah. I'm very curious about this Arduino robot project now. Okay, so let's go like this. What kind of Arduino robot project are you working on, Zelda? Okay, I'm going to do the same kind of tracing a line here. So it's got the same kind of curve right here. This is really hard to keep in place. I think right there. And then I will cut that. Cool. Yeah. That should be goodish. Oh, the Autobot. 3D printed tank treads. Oh, that sounds interesting. That sounds like a complicated print. Is it like a print in place thing? Because doing something with that much movement and 3D printed is a little tricky to get it to work right. I have heard of Otto. I'll tell you, the mostly I heard of Otto. The most I like wound up reading about Otto was when I was trying to come up with a name for my octopus. And I thought, Otto would be great. It means 8 in languages. And then it's like, oh, there's already There's already an octopus named Otto, or not an octopus, a robot named Otto. I'm like, I can't like double up on that. I think people just get confused. So I'm glad you like the octopus. I do too. I need to finish her. The treads are printed. Yeah, treads are printed in segments and clipped together with bits of filament holding them together. Oh. Is it like filament pins kind of situation where they're the hinge? They're like the pivot point. Yes, I love Otto and Victoria. Oh my gosh. Here, this is going up on the screen. Everybody, if you are not familiar with Otto and Victoria, it's oh gosh, what's his name? Why can't I remember the name of the artist? Brian Kensinger, is that it? Or something like that? I've got a calendar of Otto and Victoria. It's pretty great. It's very my style. It's kind of slightly steampunky with an octopus and being ridiculous and pets and stuff like that. I like it. I think it is the cutest dang thing. Here we go. Okay. Glue that, and I'm going to do the tape thing again just to hold it temporarily. Speaking of temporarily, I can reuse these pieces now, hopefully. Ugh. Yeah. If you're careful, you take them off and keep using them. Yes, Painted in Tea. Yeah. Professor Elemental did a song about them. I don't know if I know Professor Elemental. Although it sounds like something I should know. Okay. I'm going to hold this in place and then tuck this inside. Yeah. Oh, this is looking good. That's looking like a really good jaw. It's like almost just staying in place with what it has. I'm going to do the same thing where I make a little mark so I know where the glue needs to go. And then I'm going to try to get all the rest of the glue in one shot here. All in one go. Glue, 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 glue. Boom. Strings of glue everywhere. It's chaos. Okay. Try not to burn my fingers. Do, 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 do. Cool. British steampunk rapper. Oh my gosh. Professor Elemental is a British steampunk rapper. I'm 100% going to check this out. Most I get for like steampunk-ish, stylish kind of music is like electronic, like electro swing, like Caravan Palace and stuff. A little bit retro futuristic, you know. See, I just used the tape, held it in place really nicely. So yeah, that held that in place, and now it's staying. Trim some of this stuff off. I don't know why I am. It's going to be covered up in the end anyway. Oh well. No, I do know why I'm doing it, because I'm a perfectionist. Stop it, Barb. Okay. Cool. So we got that. That, I think, is going to help a lot. And I'm wondering, because we've got our skin here, our skin color, our skin fabric felt. I think what I might do, because there's still kind of some lines here. I can cut some slits in here, but I think this is probably all right. I'm not that concerned about it. I'm going to bend it in just a smidge. Just a bit. A tiny bit. The Watchmaker of Filigree Street is a recommendation. Set in Victorian London with a Japanese watchmaker who has a pet clockwork octopus. That's my kind of pet. I'll have to check that out too. This is awesome. I've got to have more streams where it's like exchanging good recommendations. Cool. So, let's see. Can we get this chin done, I wonder? I'm curious. I want to try. See about. You know what I'm going to use? In the spirit of steampunkiness, I'm going to use this box of Flip Book It, the Flip Book It box. If anybody's familiar with Flip Book It's, if you're not, go check them out. Flipbookit.com, I think. Fairly certain that's their website. But these folks are great. I know them. They're awesome. It's this little flip book machine that you can crank and it turns and it has like little animations and you can make your own animations and stuff. It's super cool. The paperboard itself is what I'm after at the moment. I can actually, I could show you an example if anybody hasn't seen the flip book yet. I've got multiple ones around here. I've got a bunch of them, actually. Okay. Here, we're going to use this material, though. Bloop. Cool. And I can take this tape off. Glue this off. Yep. And again, if you're careful, you won't tear your stuff. I'm not always careful, but there we go. Good. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's nice. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Should I do this in strips? Maybe. Let's try it and see. I'm going to tear it. I've shown this kind of thing. Oh, I wish that had been a whole strip. Okay, I have to be more careful to get an actual strip of it or else go in another direction. I've shown this kind of thing in the past if you want, are trying to make a smoothish overlap. You tear the edges of paperboard or cardboard or paper or anything. Like it'll give you just like a thin layer. It's a flip gecko. We're not on the gecko today. Sorry, Jay. It's not gecko day. It's Jenna day. This is actually related. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little slit and do like this. Boom. See that? And it'll just kind of overlap that there. And I'll glue this down here. Ooh, I'll do a few more slits. I think this might be, I shouldn't be slitting this. I should be tearing it if I'm doing as I say, as I was talking about. Okay. So we're going to go like this. It'll go blurp. It'll go blurp. And it'll go blurp like that. And then I'll get that slightly smoother curveness happening. I'm going to glue just right along here, I think. We'll try this. We'll see how it does. Cool. Yeah, the gecko. So if you want to know the story of this, of how this connects, I should have been bending this as I went, shouldn't I? Yeah. Because it needs to be turned a little bit. Yeah. Boy, I did a kind of sloppy job of that. Like that? Sure. I feel like I was in the middle of 3 different stories there, and I don't know. Oh boy. That was quite a sneeze. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. But this, the gecko is related to this in that there are stories that I want to tell. Because I have a friend who has wild stories. And so I'm making a puppet head to be her in the telling of these stories. So that's who this is here. This is Jenna. Maybe she needs another name. This is the chicken. That's her handle is chicken. It includes the word chicken anyway. Chicken way out there. So this is my chicken friend, who's not a chicken, but a human. Where did the flip gecko thing come from? I don't understand. I am confused. Okay, I'm not going to touch that part because there's definitely glue sliding out. So we'll use another piece to kind of get the hot stuff clear. It's still hot. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know. We'll see if she's flattered by the puppet or not. In fact, I'm gonna have a break from the stream in a couple weeks because she's coming to visit, and we're getting up to mischief that weekend, and she'll hopefully be able to see it and tell me exactly how she feels about it in person. But yes, my friend does have some pretty mad adventures that, yeah, no, the world needs to hear them in puppet form. Here's what I'm going to do, because I want this to be the spot for this piece. Because this is all going to be covered up, it totally doesn't matter if I draw on it. So I want that to be the spot. I can put glue where it needs to go. And then plop it back on. Yeah, see that? That's so nice. Shenanigans are very important. We have regular shenanigans because we're also D&D people. We have games. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a chin. I like it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, how did I do that? I want to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, let's do another strip. See, it's so cool getting to see like all the little parts, all the layers in paperboard. Like some paperboard has like the waxy top layer, like if it's a cereal box, it's got colored printed something on there, especially if it's a like a freezer package, like packaged frozen food. That has a different kind of surface, which actually makes it harder to recycle, interestingly. But and you can see the difference in the surface on those kinds of materials. Okay, All right, so we're going to do this side like this. I need about that much to here. So we'll tear that. You can see how like this overlap. Whoa. No, you can't see. Hang on. Let me figure this out. Okay. This overlap here is a lot smoother than this overlap. That's just a cut edge. Bruce Campbell would approve of my chin. Or Jenna's chin, as it were. Okay. So, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, I did this a little bit wrong the last time. Not wrong, just it didn't work the way that I wanted it to. All right, get some glue under here so that I'm not gluing onto a thing that's not glued down. And then a little bit on top. I'm going to just do this a bit at a time. So we go here. My glue gun fell out of its thing. No, get back in there. Cool. All right. So we'll have this here. And then I want to tear. I need you to stay. Oh, wait. I have a way to do that. Mine is an evil laugh. Okay, let me tear. Tear. Cool. And then there'll be an overlap. That would be good. Let's glue this piece down. Gonna need another stick here soon. I'm going to need it now. Unfortunately, I've got a little, well, not now, next time. Yes, I always recommend keeping like a little jar of glue sticks on hand, or a little box, or a little bag, or just a stash. Have a stash so that, you know, if you're in the middle of gluing something down. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, no. Tell me this is not going to be a repeat of my allergy situation from last time I was here. Okay. Glue. Just that one little spot. Ouch. I'm gonna do this again with the tape, because I wanna do that. I think that will help things. Before I start gluing down this part, because I think it's gonna before I glue down this part, I think it's gonna start getting harder to tear. So I'm gonna do the rest of my tears now that I've got kind of a vague idea of where they should be. Here and here. That should be good. Cool. Now I can glue it down. Glue. Boom. Squish. Squish, 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 squish. There are 6 different sizes of glue stick? We've only got 2. What kind of crazy glue sticks do you have there? We have mini and like standard size. And I don't even know what the exact size of them is. Like I could measure. Let's see. Mini looks like it's about 1/8 of an inch. Or if you're, you know, somewhere in part of the world that does metric, like 7 mils, 7.5, somewhere around there. Let's need 2 rulers here. Just one. Cool. 6 different like different lengths I get. That I understand. Different sizes of glue stick. That makes no sense. Okay, more glue. Do I need the new glue stick? Yes. Boom. That's like one of the number one reasons of kids coming and saying, hey, my glue gun doesn't work. Is there glue in it? Yeah, I put glue in it. Is there still glue in it? And then the other fun question that you get a lot of times is, how do you get the old glue stick out so that you can put the new one in? And when you get that question, it's like, you haven't discussed, you haven't deciphered how exactly they work. Because sometimes, kids think that the glue stick is a thing that holds glue in it. Like if they cut it, it would just like open and spill out with stuff inside of it. Which, I mean, it's not a horrible, misunderstanding. I mean, it's incorrect. But it's not unreasonable to think that. We have a lot of things that are cartridges that hold stuff. And it does appear to be kind of a plastic because, well, it kind of is. All right. I'm trying not to pull this out of camera angle, but it's so much easier sometimes to pull it a little closer to myself. Sealing wax stick instead of glue stick. Wait. Wow. You have see, I don't know anybody who actually uses sealing wax. It's kind of cool. All right, let's get some glue under here. Glue, 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 glue. Ouch, this is hot. Yes, it's hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Huh. Very thin ones for jewelry making. Seriously. Having different kinds of hot glue for different situations makes total sense. Having different sizes does not. You need different tools for every one. Using sealing wax sticks for props for theater and for D&D. Yeah, lately, I mean, since we've all been virtual for D&D, I've just been making virtual pictures and stuff. In some ways, it's easier than having to do a lot of the stuff in person. I mean, I'm not 3D printing a whole bunch of minis anymore. And that actually saves me quite a bit of time. All right, that's where I'm putting my glue. I have a string hanging off my glue gun. Shoot, where did it go? I keep doing that. I pull something off and then I just drop it somewhere and I don't know where it went. Okay, there we go. Good. Good, good. Yeah. Oh, check that out. There's a... That's a good question. Jay is asking, says glue sticks, glue guns have one-way functions. Yeah. Could you... Okay, that's a good question, though. Could you squirt the sealing wax out of the glue gun? Because that would be kind of interesting, trying to do... just use a sealing wax and a glue gun. Check it out. There's a chin. Oh, that's exciting. Wah, wah, wah. That's so cool. And we have a method that works. I like it. Okay, so wait, now if I were to put this felt over it, that would be better. There's still some spots that are kind of bumpy, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that is going to be good. We no longer have like the... Oh no, did I go down? Oh, dang. How's my stream quality? Because, like, I never know. I mean, I have a pretty good idea when I'm visiting my folks that my internet will be crummy, but here it's a little tough. Oh, okay. I'm glad that the quality is good now. Didn't realize we went down. It didn't say anything to me. I need to keep a side stream up, except I don't want to mess with the connection. All right. So we can do like this and do the same situation where we tear up here. Enjoy the tea. Okay, so I got a recommendation that I'm kind of curious about trying. The suggestion was to put a slit in the nose and bring the tops together. Or closer together. But I kind of like I don't know, I kind of like the cartooniness of it. Yeah, I kind of want to keep it like this. I'm going to keep it like this. All right, so we will do this. And I will start my tears. Let me do the tears in advance this time. I just can't glue the whole thing down. And we'll do here. And then this might actually be pretty smooth over to here. So if I just have these folds with these tears rebooted. The other nice thing about paperboard and stuff, cardboard, is that you can kind of futz with it and get it to bend and stretch a little bit, so you can get kind of a smoother bump here. Like if you can see that. Like I can bend it and it'll just be like a really sharp point, but if you mess with it, you can get it more rounded over. Okay, so let's start gluing here. Boom. Like so. Okay. And then I will glue the second part. I mean, honestly, I could glue just all of these here. So it goes to here. I wonder if I should do an ear. I could do an ear. I have to be careful here, though. If I am covering up the brad, which I can, I could cover up the brad. I could glue it down. It would then be permanently there in place. So I just gotta hope it doesn't break. Should I do it? I don't know. I'm gonna do these parts first. Glue you in here. Like so. Boom. Oh. And I'm pushing from the other side too, which you cannot see. Wait, now you can. Like that. Cool. And then here. So my thought for these eyes is I kind of want to go googly eyes, but I don't know whether I should make them or buy some big googly eyes. Like I have some, but I don't think they're quite the right size. Ugh. There's one that's big. Oh, wait, that's not my eyes. There's my eyes. Here's my eyes. Like, I have googly eyes. Like, this one might be okay. But I only have, like, I think I don't want it to be smaller than that. Like, that's too small. So either I get some other big googly eyes, or I make something that's googly eye-ish, which is doable. You know, that is something that can be done, can be made. Okay, let's see. So I can glue this on. Let's tear it. Might even need to cut it there. Well, I tore it probably further than I should have. That's all right. Yeah, let's glue it on. I'm going to cover the bread. Ah! Feels so permanent. Reality, absolutely none of this is permanent. It's freaking hot glue. That's good. Ouch. Hot. Cool. That looks good. I cannot glue it to this piece because that needs to go there. I do need something to cover up the bottom because I didn't go quite far enough. Maybe if I start with a sharp edge here, about this long, and then have it go up and feather it upwards, that might be good. Let's get a new chunk of flip bucket box. I'm gonna have to tell Mark and Wendy that their flip bucket is in my new puppet. Mark and Wendy are the people who make and sell the flip buckets, if you were not aware. And they are so cool. They are so cool. They're such nice people. Oh my gosh. Such nice people. Here, I can cut this back part off. So we don't need that. If I do like this, see, I can kind of tuck it underneath there, and then I don't have to worry about the sharp edge on that side. And then if we go all the way over to here, I'm feeling like I should have. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. Cool. Good. Let's do this. Let's see how it does. Tear. Oh, I need to tear this side too. Tear. Tear there. Tear there. I might want to be lower. I think I want these to be shorter because I've already got most of this. Ooh, can I tuck it underneath? Oh, that would be excellent. If it could just go underneath that, because this is a pretty decent edge. I'm going to try that. Whoosh. So I didn't glue any of these to the bottom parts, except at the top. So if this is small enough, I can go to tear it further down like this, and like this, and cool, like in here. Oh, see, that'd be good. Yeah, I like that. I think I need to glue it into its shape before I stick it in there. So let's do that. So some glue right here. Sorry, let me tilt this a little bit this way because I'm noticing I am continuing to want to pull this closer to me. Okay. Oh. All right. And then this one goes like here-ish. So let's get some glue. And put it there. Put it there, pal. Cool. Okay. So I have this curved piece, and I'm going to tuck underneath this one and make up for the fact that I didn't actually. Yes, let there be tea. What kind of tea you got? Or is it just tea? This side's too long. Snip. Can I get this to attach here? Barg. See, it looked good, and then it didn't. Okay. This is too long over here because the thing is getting in the way. The contraption, the mechanism. Oh, there we go. That looks better. But I would like this to come down to here. I'll just cover this part up with felt. It'll be fine. So we'll just do like that. Ah, Rubus. Oof, early morning. Six a.m. Okay. There. So I squirted that under there. Then I'll come to this side and try to press them together. Ooh, it's about 3. I'm going to have to end the stream pretty soon here. I know lots of people do streams longer than an hour, but there's some stuff going on that I need to take care of. And yeah. Wait, why am I being perfectionist on this part? This is all going to get covered up by felt. I don't know. Squish, 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 squish. But hey, check that out. There's like a face. We have one side. We have a chin and we have one side and a random string hanging around. And then just need to do the top. Yeah, that's a lot of that skin covered. Because like I've got this, and when this goes over top of that, oh, that's going to be really nice. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Excellent. Oh, I'm excited. I didn't know if this was going to work, but it's working. So good stuff. So I'm going to have this this brown fabric that's covering the for the skin. I've got some black fabric that I'm going to use for eyebrows, and also kind of to cover like the base of the hair, just kind of like there and like the back. But then there'll also be some string hair that goes over that, so that can flop around, because you know, who wants hair that can flop? Who doesn't want floppy hair? No one that I want to make a puppet of. Here, let me switch back to the main camera. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, look at, dang. I feel like it looks better on camera than it does in person, but it's pretty, I'm pretty pleased with how this is going here. And I'm excited to have a path for the next part. I think what I'm going to try to do, because I want this puppet to go at a faster speed than the gecko has, because that I've been working on it like exclusively on the live streams. So it's like an hour a week, which is not a lot. So this I want to do quicker than that. So I think I'll probably do the rest of that. And then maybe a little bit more. We'll see what I get to. Hopefully I'll do that. But I'm also working on my costume, so which I can show you once it is completed or in progress. It's a costume to go, and I mentioned the dragon head, that one, that mask. It's a costume to go with that. It's going to be this kind of red Victorian kind of frock coat situation, or so is the plan. I hope it'll be good. I hope it'll be fantastic. But yeah, all right. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me. Next week, let me double check, because I want to know when this is happening next week. Next week is again on Saturday. So today was Sunday. Tomorrow will be Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific, which is at this time minus an hour if you're watching live, wherever you are, Pacific time. But yeah, so everybody have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. Bye.